There is a difference between budgeting and like just not getting resourceful to make something happen. Okay, please don't confuse this with me saying, oh, you should go out and like buy all these nice clothes and like, you know, you should go out and just spend all your money and try and like, you know, buy all these courses and try and do things for yourself. That's not the conversation that we're having right now. We're saying that you will continue to make broke decisions the longer that you keep feeding yourself those same bullshit excuses that, oh, that's too expensive. Oh, I can't do that, or I can't do this. Nothing's going to change for you. You will keep accepting the shitty boss at your job. You will keep making the same broke decisions about what you do next because you cannot step into the person you need to become.
100%. And like, piece of advice for people who want to step out of that broke energy as well. Stop hanging around with broke people. What's up, She's Not Selling sisters? Honestly, if you have a sensitive tummy, you might want to sit this one out because this is extra juicy, extra spicy, and I'm calling in all the brokies and all the richies and the wannabes as well. If you're sick of making broke decisions, this one's for you. Oi! Oi! Cheers.
Actually, I have a question to ask you.
Ask away.
You sure?
This is a podcast. You may ask.
Today in our Slack channel, you did a sound that I've never heard of before, and Connor had never heard of it either, and he was like, "Hoi, is that it? What's this? What is that?
Who? Yeah. Who?
Like
With it like a vacuum cleaner at the end.
Who? No, what? I've never. What is that though?
Do you want to know the truth?
Yeah.
It was a typo. It was a typo. So for context, Connor, our amazing podcast editor, he sent us like this artwork into the Slack channel. He's like, girls, which one do you like better? And I was like, ooh. But instead of ooh, I put a H at the front. So it was like, ooh.
I love that you made up a sound then. Because you know what I did?
What?
I was like, well, clearly I'm not up to date with like the slang that's going around. So I went into Google.
Stop.
And I said, how do I say this?
She did this the other day too. What did I say? I said, Brooke, can you FT me at this time? Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did when I sent you that.
That was a ChatGPT number.
Yeah.
That was like, what does FT mean? And it said full time. And I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense.
This girl doesn't work. This girl is not a 9 to 5
Turns
girlie.
out she meant FaceTime.
FaceTime, literally.
I was like, well, you could have just written FaceTime.
I didn't have FaceTime for that. But
oh my God, I haven't heard that forever. Boom, boom.
Okay, what are we talking about today? Because I feel like we've got something really, really juicy in the bag.
We do. Broke mindset leads to broke decisions.
Sorry, I'm just allergic to broke bullshit.
Yeah.
I really can't. I can't stand it. There's been so many things, like ever since really coming into She Sells, the amount of women that's brought this to my attention, I thought it was bad before. When I would have people reaching out to me on Instagram and whatever, being like, Tash, how are you making money? How are you doing this? How are you living this lifestyle, right? But now being in She Sells, because we're actually in the hardest niche. We're in the hardest niche. You know, people sell offers all the time, like how to lose weight, how to get money with e-commerce on the side.
Coaching.
Easy shit, marketing packages, easy. Could sell it with our eyes closed. We did. Literally sell with our eyes closed. Getting someone to change the direction of their life and change their career path and take a real chance on themselves where they required to cut the rope, that will uncover the brokey mentality inside everyone that's been unhealed. Don't you think?
Totally. And let me ask you this. Why do you think it's any different? Because here's the thing, right? Two people, one person will be like, I hate my job. And so they'll decide to go back to uni.
Oof.
Will they question how much that's going to cost them?
No.
Will they question how long it's going to take them? No. Will they question much coursework and course books and all that shit they have to get?
No.
They'll just go and do it.
Yeah.
Will they work in that degree? Probably not. They won't talk about it though. They'll just be like, oh, I've got a degree.
Very true.
So why then is person B who's like, I hate my job. I want to learn something that's going to make me more money, that gives me more time freedom that I can do from anywhere in the world. why do they turn their nose up when they hear that that's going to cost them some money?
Oh, okay. So brokey mentality, person B, who does want to do something different. Right.
Both people want to do something different. One's
Yeah.
like, I'm going to go to uni and I'm not going to, I'm sorry.
$40,000-$50,000 for the uni degree, and the other one won't even spend $5,000-$10,000 on self-development. Yeah, because
It's not even self-development. It's a skill set. I mean, self-development's tied into it, but it's like, what?
yeah, to me, it's a limiting belief of actually like loving yourself. For me, that's where it always comes down to. You can sprinkle this shit on that cupcake any way you like, honey. But at the end of the day, if you're not used to actually investing in yourself and coloring outside of the lines for yourself, any amount of money that I say is going to be too much. But if I say to you, this is what you were brought up with, let's just say university, and I say to you, okay, going back to uni, it's going to cost you 30 grand. You'll be like, that's fine because that's socially acceptable. And then I don't even have to really try and do my own thing.
Right. That's exactly what I'm getting at. It's socially acceptable to go back to uni. If you don't end
100%.
up working in your degree, it doesn't matter. You got a degree.
It's not acceptable for me.
Who knows? Maybe down the line, you might use your degree. But like as an example, right, I chatted to the most beautiful woman. So we're running, within She Sells at the moment, we're running 5-day freedom sprints, which is like 5 days of intensing one-on-one coaching to see if remote sales is for you, right? It's an incredible opportunity for someone who's like not sure if sales is right. Now, don't get this mistaken. I don't want someone to come in who's not sure they're ready to change. You can fuck off with kindly.
We can't help fence sitters. Literally fuck off.
No, so yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so like
not sorry.
aggressive.
No.
I am because like it's not to say that you're never going to be ready to change, but I'm not there to give you life coaching. Not there to give you life coaching. I am there to give you 5 days of all of my energy to
For
see
free.
for free. For free.
Do you know how much this woman charges per hour? For free.
To see if remote sales is for you.
So kind. I don't know any other self-development course that does that.
No.
That's crazy.
Anywho, had a lady, was amazing, so fearful.
Right.
Hated her job.
Right.
Knew she wanted to change.
Hear it all the time.
Did person A thing, went back to uni, did a degree, lost a lot of money because she couldn't work because she was studying.
So she did all of that already.
Yep. She was just hoping, even when she was studying tests, she was like, this isn't for me, this isn't for me. Did she stop?
No, she didn't, did she?
She didn't. She kept going right to the end. Then she started working in it, was absolutely not for her. So she stopped, has nothing to do with her degree now.
But she was new.
Yeah. So, but my point is, like, she was ready to change. She was fearful. I worked with her. She was still fearful when she said, yes, okay, like this, I want to do this.
Yeah.
The doubt is still there.
Yeah.
Though she's acting anyway.
Okay, so she did. She signed up.
She signed up.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So what I was actually getting at is though, she, at the start of that 5 days, she should have heard her. Like broke decisions, broke mentality. Everything was hard. Everything was a problem. By the end of those 5 days, the way she spoke about herself was so different.
I'm going to comfy here because
Yeah,
this is
get into it.
Get into it.
Get into
it or get out.
So I just want people to be less afraid to take risks on themselves.
I just want people to stop being fucking broke. Like,
I don't
no, but like
understand the
broke
logic.
is not financial. Let me just back that up.
Yes.
Broke is a mentality. Broke is a fucking spiritual alignment. Broke is
a personality.
Broke is a fucking personality, bitch. And honestly, like, you need to get that shit away from me because it stank. Like, we can smell the broke energy on you before you come. Like I said, I'm not talking about the money in your bank account. I'm talking about how willing are you to invest in yourself? How willing to get resourceful are you when you have the right opportunity in front of you? Or are you just going to turn your nose up at every other opportunity and say, oh, no, it's fine. I'll just do this again.
I'm too scared. It's too
scared.
expensive. It's too expensive. Like, what are you comparing it to? I love this. Like, this is a great way that I like to handle.
Don't.
Yeah, no. If someone says to me that's too expensive, I always ask in comparison to what?
Yeah, and what do they say?
Yeah, well, I give them an option because sometimes they're like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't know. So let's do this. Like, is it in comparison to, your Plus Fitness gym membership that you're paying like $9 a week?
Literally.
Or is it in comparison to like a Bentley? Like what
is it for you?
Yeah, what are you drawing? Like if you're comparing a self-development course to a book or like a free resource online,
it's very expensive. Yeah.
But if you're comparing it to like working with Tony Robbins, like it's cheap.
Hell yeah.
So like what mindset are you going to have?
Literally. You do really well with that line of questioning. My line of questioning is always the cost of inaction. Like, okay, this is expensive for you. All right, well, let's talk about 40 years from now when you want to retire and you think there's going to be a pension waiting for you. And guess what? The government says, no pension. Sorry, Sarah. Then what? You've realized that you wasted the 40 years of your life. You're not healthy anymore because you always put yourself last. Never followed your dreams. So you got depression. And now you've also got no money. So what's more expensive? Following your fucking dream or waiting for the government to give you your pension at the end of your life? Yuck.
Yeah, people don't actually, there's a difference between price and cost, right?
Oh, seriously.
Price is just the price.
Price is the price.
You pull a dress off the rack, there is a price attached
Literally.
to it. It's just the price. Cost is like, what's it going to cost you if you don't?
Oh my God, I have so many stories to share on this right now.
Literally,
okay, I need to give thank you.
Here's the mic.
Thank you.
Switch it up.
So this broke decisions come from broke mentalities. I feel like it's such a disease in the Western world, right? Because we're taught like, okay, go to uni, get a job, spend money on like a mortgage that you feel trapped in. Spend money on alcohol so then you can numb the depression. Spend money on that dress that you'll wear once on social media to impress people that you don't fucking like. Do you know what I mean?
Spend medication for the depression that you actually got from buying the alcohol.
Exactly.
And then the cycle starts again.
It's a fucking scam. So people are okay spending that kind of money, right? But then those people, they'll get on a call with me. I'll give you a perfect example. I won't say her name because there's been multiple of them. So I'll say, Jenny's. The Jennies of the worlds, okay? We love you, Jenny.
We actually know a Jenny that
we love.
So just say Jenny's.
Let's just say, I'll say the Jennings.
Okay.
The Jennings of the world. They'll get on with me and they'll say, can't afford it. I don't even have $50 a week to do finance. Fucking bullshit, because you know what? This Jenning in front of me, she's got fresh eyelash extensions. She's got acrylic nails on. I know how much that stuff costs. I'm not stupid. Yeah, literally, she got her lips filled. I know how much all of that costs, honey. And you're sitting there to my face telling me that you can't afford $50 per week for your dream. You need to go look at yourself in the mirror and actually ask yourself, do I love myself? Because for me, that's the question. You don't love yourself enough to actually follow your dreams.
Like, and people are so short-sighted. Like,
Yeah.
to me, that's just a short-term sacrifice.
100%.
For a long-term gain. Like, we're talking about the rest of your life, but it's changing.
Life.
You know, like, I will give up fake eyelash. Not that I have fake eyelash, but I would give up things that I was doing to make it work. And
To
that's
get
what we're
resourceful.
saying is getting resourceful, right?
Yep.
I would talk to whoever I needed to talk to.
Yep.
I would sell some shares. Like, you know, the girls that do come into the community, oh my God, boy, have we seen women get resourceful.
Yeah.
Have we seen women get resourceful?
Oh, yeah.
Like, so please remember, guys, yes, we're giving you some tough love right now, but all of this and always comes from a place of care. We always have your best interest. And like, this is just us holding up the mirror. If you don't like what you're seeing, like that's a you thing. And I would urge you to do it more.
Literally.
Get triggered and then figure out why and change.
Yeah,
Grow.
100%. If I'm triggering you because I'm being like in your face, good. That means you have a wound that needs to be fixed. Stop putting a fucking Band-Aid on it. Air that shit out. Be a grown-up and actually go after what you want, because here's the thing. No one's coming to save you. No one. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you will stop making stupid, broke decisions. Be smart.
Yeah.
Like literally.
You know, something I always say that I love is I'm already at the top of the mountain, right? I've seen the view. It's fucking gorgeous. And I'd
Sick.
love you to come, not you as a collective. Like you're already up there. You're already up there. I'm not gonna be. You as a collective, I'd love you to come up and see the view.
Yeah.
So you'll catch me. I'll come halfway down the mountain to meet you halfway. I'll put my hand out. I will ask you to follow. God, I'll even come and walk beside you, but you will never ever catch me dead pushing you from behind.
Oh,
I
hell
will
no.
never push you up that goddamn mountain,
No.
because guess what? You're going to get to the top and that's where you'll stay. You might not even get there. You will probably give up halfway, or you will make it and that's it. You'll cling on to that identity and that is who you'll become, and there'll never be another evolution.
Yeah.
Because you're waiting for the next person to push you up the next mountain.
Yeah.
I'm not about it.
No. See, Brooke is so nice. And this is one of the fundamental differences between you and I. And I said this to you on the weekend. I'm like, you're so nice. Like, so nice. I wouldn't even go down the mountain. I wouldn't even go meet them halfway. Like, I'd take a few steps back and I'd say, you see that trail that I just left for you? You follow that. I'm waiting for you, but I'll only wait so long. That's the way that I work.
Yeah.
And so that's why like the two of us as coaches work so well.
Yeah, we do.
We
Yeah.
work so fucking well because you're more nurturing than me, and I'm more like, I will give you that fucking slap in the face,
Exactly.
the punch in the face that you
Yeah.
need.
The punch in the guts to make you actually.
That we all needed.
Yeah. And I will give that too, but I will definitely hold your hand while I'm doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I won't.
Like I'm
but
holding your
afterwards
hand and
I'll
I'm like, jab, jab. But I'm like, it's okay, I've got you. Jab, jab.
I definitely won't hold their hand while I'm punching them. I'll punch you clean out. But then afterwards,
You were missing a tooth, but hey.
yeah, then afterwards I'll book the dentist for you. Like it's all good. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all good.
Yeah.
And so I feel like we all gravitate towards the mentor or the leader that's going to help us evolve out of our brokey mentality. For me, like that for me was a man. Like I needed that real masculine energy to unlock that like that lion inside of me. And since then I never looked back.
Yeah. Well, you shared something with me on the weekend that I was like, that's really cool. Like to have the mindset of like everything's always going to be fine. Like you could lose your job tomorrow. And I was even saying this. I was like, She Sells could go fucking under tomorrow.
Literally.
And I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm hurting for obviously everybody inside She Sells, but I'm good.
Yeah.
I know because I don't operate from a broke mindset anymore.
Yeah.
I know I will be more than okay.
100%.
More than, notice even the language there. I'm not just going to be okay. I'm going to be more than okay.
Divinely supported, baby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like what people tend to forget is like most people will sit around and wait for themselves to win the lottery. I love my family to bits, but my mum has bought a lotto ticket, I think every Wednesday and Thursday since I can remember.
Has she ever won?
No.
Do you know roughly how much money she would have spent buying these lotto tickets up until this point?
I know. Go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. And she's still, every week, she's like, I know it's going to be me. I've got this feeling. And I'm like, Mom, you're literally betting on a one in however many million, like, to win the lottery. Why don't you just go and do something?
Go out there and do it.
Why don't you make that happen for yourself? Like, and that's the thing. It's like a lot of people are expecting it to just land in their lap.
Yeah, but then when things land in your lap, you will never hold it long enough. You can't. So if your mum won the lotto, there's a big chance that would have been gone. Like most lotto winners, they lose it within 1 to 2 years because they can't handle it. Their vessel can't handle it.
Because they're still making broke decisions.
That's what I mean. They can't.
Yes, they will have $1 million in their bank account, but their decisions that they will continue to make are from a broke mindset, a broke mentality.
Legitimately. They'll be the first ones to go out and spend $700,000 on a car and then in 6 months be like, where'd all my money go?
Yeah, well, see, my mom is a little bit different because they've been bankrupt before twice. Yeah. So, like, I feel like she would be smart. But, I mean, who knows? Like, and that's beside the point. The point is, broke is a personality trait. Someone liked that. There was like a trumpet.
Ghost in the room. There's a trumpet in the room.
Broke is a personality trait, and it's not pretty.
Broke is ugly, bitch. No, it really is though.
It's not a nice, like if you're constantly in scarcity, if you're constantly saying, oh, I couldn't possibly do that, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And guys, like again, there is a difference between budgeting and like just not getting resourceful to make something happen. Okay, I'm not like, please don't confuse this with me saying, oh, you should go out and like buy all these nice clothes and like, you should go out and just spend all your money and try and like, buy all these courses and try and do things for yourself. That's not the conversation that we're having right now. We're saying that you will continue to make broke decisions the longer that you keep feeding yourself those same bullshit excuses that, oh, that's too expensive. Oh, I can't do that, or I can't do this. Nothing's going to change for you. You will keep accepting the shitty boss at your job. You will keep making the same broke decisions about what you do next. Because you cannot step into the person you need to become.
100%. And like, piece of advice for people who want to step out of that broke energy as well. Stop hanging around with broke people. Oh my goodness. You are expecting to change your life, but you're still surrounding yourself with the 5 people who are fucking broke, who are making broke decisions.
Okay, I have something interesting also.
Tell me.
What's with people, because like Perth is quite small.
Yeah.
And most of my friends from home, like, most of them are still in the same job or like still in the same profession that they got into. And a lot of the time, not even them, like, just even people that right? They say that they're broke, but they're not.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're literally like, oh, that I can't, like, I'm broke. It's like it's a fashion label. It's like they like to wear it proudly, saying that I'm broke.
Yuck.
I don't understand it.
Well, neither can I, because
I actually can't understand
well,
it.
we
though.
don't operate from that frequency. That's why we struggle to understand it. But honestly, like words of spelling, when you keep saying I'm broke, you're literally just inviting the universe to be like, okay,
Here's a fine.
literally, here's a fine.
Yeah.
Here's a bill.
Here's a tax
your,
bill.
your kid now broke his arm. Do you know what I mean? Like all this stuff, someone crashes into your car, all this stuff will happen. Like, I can't.
Can I be real with you for a sec?
Were we being fake the whole time? Guys, you can be real.
So I've been tested lately, really tested.
Me too.
I'm definitely, I mean, obviously we all know I'm a recovered scarcity mindset.
Nice to meet you, Brooke. Welcome.
It's been 5 weeks. But lately, you know, and like this is just full transparency. Like She Sells is doing really amazing, but I'm not seeing the kind of, you know, money that I would like to be earning. I'm not seeing it yet. And it feels like we're losing.
Big
constantly.
business, big expenses.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Big business, big expenses. And I'm seeing all this money come in and then I'm seeing it go straight out the door. Coming in, going out.
Yeah.
And I've been starting to find myself fall into this trap of like, it's not enough, which is obviously a lack mindset and mentality. And just off the back of what you were saying with like, you know, broke mindset, you're going to then receive more of that. And so when Oakland hit his head and stupidly, yes, I know before all the comments come in, like you're an idiot for not having private health. Like I know, we're stupid. We did not have private health. So taking him to the hospital cost us $7,500.
Yeah.
For stitches.
Yeah.
And like, I was really upset. Like I was full crying because I was like, holy shit, that's it. I mean, our rent is $10K a month. So, and I'm not saying this to feel sorry for me. I'm saying this because I'm getting tested currently too. Like I feel broke right now. Like I feel like I'm stuck in this brokenness. And that $7.5K bill was exactly enough for me to be like, right, like I need to get out of this slump. I'm actually bringing it on. I'm causing more of it.
Yeah.
Here's Oakland's school fees. Here's this. Like, here's that. Oh, actually, we're going to increase your rent. Like, more of that shit's coming.
Yeah.
And I know it's because of the energy that I'm in.
But it's also, so remember we talked about this before, like when you're ready, when the universe actually knows that you're ready to go to that next level expansion, it will challenge the fuck out of you. So if you're saying, okay, right, now I'm ready to enter my multi-million-dollar woman era. Okay, Brooke. All right, well, let's see how you handle all of this. And if you can lovingly let go of $7.5K here, $50K here, $20K there, $10K here. All right, you're ready. Because you still are moving with certainty that I've got you.
Totally.
But if you start to question, you're going to stay in that brokenness and you'll stay at the same level, if not go down.
Oh my God, wow, I so needed to hear that because you're right.
Yeah.
I, like, even though I was upset, I was like, I wouldn't in a heartbeat have done anything different.
Exactly.
And it's fine. We're going to be okay.
Exactly.
We're going to be more than okay.
Yeah.
And I started to, you know, like in January, we're talking about going to the Bahamas, where did we say? Bora Bora.
Bora Bora, private jet to Bora
jet.
Bora.
And, like,
let's go.
Girl, I honestly believed that. I was like, we're going to do
still
it.
believe it.
Like, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And lately, and like that was a timely reminder for me because lately I have been going, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. There's no way I could possibly do that. Oh my God, we can't do this. We can't do that. Oh my God. Oh. And all of a sudden, I am one of those people that we're talking about right now.
See, but you're catching yourself in that.
Totally.
This is what, but this is your challenger period. Because I'm also the same. Because Brooke and I actually, like, we were doing our numerology the other day, which I highly recommend you do. But we're both in personal year 2, which is about collaborative expansion, but also like just rooting in your certainty of what you want and coming from that place of actual true belief.
Yeah.
And so if you are like, I am the $1 million woman, I'm the $1 million leader, you better fucking act like it then, right? Because like, I have a $63,000 bill. Yeah, I'm not married. I don't have an official boyfriend. Do you know what I mean? He'd love that, by the way.
You said in this part of the
No, I'll send him this side of the podcast. That's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. And do you know what? Fuck, man, I don't care. I say to him, I'm like, yeah, I got a $63K bill. People are like, what? Okay, what do you mean now? I'll make that in like 2 to 3 months max.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, really? Yeah. Lovingly let it go.
Yeah.
Because then you know what happens next? I paid that. I was like, cool. 10x, $630,000 is coming to me. Like, I already know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But it doesn't mean that it's fucking easy.
No, it's not. And
It's not
and this is
easy,
the thing.
right?
This is real, guys.
Yeah.
This is real. Like it is hard. I'm sitting here right now being like, wow, this makes so much sense. But still when you're fucking typing in the numbers, like, about to pay the bill. I mean, it's like, it's so easy to be like lovingly let it go, but this is why it's a belief. You have to so wholeheartedly know that everything will be okay.
Yeah.
More than okay.
Yeah.
More than okay.
Yep.
And I do know that. I like deep down, I know I will always be okay.
Yeah.
More than okay.
Yeah.
And so, yes, the last couple of months have tested the fuck out of me. But do you see me changing up my screensaver? Do you see me not looking for my book in the bookstore? Do you see me stopping from like accepting opportunities? No.
Buying outfits, getting your matcha, like whatever you want. No.
No. Because here's the thing, right? The result comes last. The result comes last. The mindset comes first.
Oh, I love that. The result comes last.
Yeah.
Right? What is it? The million
dollars
or the $1 million mindset?
Exactly.
God, come on, man.
So if I change the way that I am being because, I'm broke, or like, this month is tight, so I can't go to my Pilates class, or like I can't have my gym membership, all of a sudden I'm operating from a place of lack that's going to feed my actions. What are my actions? I'm going to do less work.
Exactly.
I'm not as motivated. I don't have as much energy. What do you think that's going to feed? What kind of result am I expecting to get next month? Less.
No.
Less.
Thank you. Next. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Next that shit. Right? Lean into a little bit of Ariana Grande power. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, rich is a frequency.
Yeah.
It's not a monetary figure.
No.
Broke is a frequency. It's not a monetary figure. Right? Go smell yourself. Go smell yourself if you smell broke or rich. I'm telling you can tell the difference.
Yeah, and stop taking it so literal. Like,
no, it's not
broke
money.
Isn't the money in your account. It's the way you operate. It's the way you move. It's the decisions that you make.
Yeah. Are you expansive? Or are you limited?
Yeah. Are you rich in experience?
Exactly.
Like, you're rich in love.
Exactly. It's literally everything. Every single fucking thing that you call in is going to come from the place of broke or rich energy.
So what do you want to have? I know what I want to have. I know what I do have.
Yeah.
I don't want, like, people don't want to be around broke energy.
No.
It ties into like victimhood.
Yeah.
It ties into just like abdication of responsibility. Just like, I don't want to be around that.
That's a sick word. Abdication.
Of responsibility. Yeah. Just
I
like
abdicate.
not, like I love my mom, but like it's the lotto thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you just take responsibility and go out and make it for yourself? Do anything. Start painting. I don't know. Like,
And it's sheep mentality at the end of the day, though. Like, majority of people do live in broke frequency.
yeah.
But, like, if you find yourself magnetized to people like Brooke and myself, for example, that's because your soul is, like, yearning for you to expand, to live in that rich energy. But this is the thing, like we were saying before, we're not going to pull you or push you up that mountain. That's not our job at all. You can follow our trail, but you must do the work yourself. You want to be rich, whatever that means to you, start acting like it. Make those decisions and do those actions that rich version of you would do.
And stick to it. Don't make your way halfway up the mountain and then decide to turn back.
No.
What?
That's giving Centrelink. That was me years ago.
That's giving sense.
It's giving Centrelink. We don't do government benefits. All right. We're done.
Oh my God, that's great. That's great. So, yeah. If you want to change your life, start looking at the decisions that you make.
Yeah.
Reverse engineer it. Okay, what's the result that you want? Okay, cool. What is the mindset of someone who has that result? How do they move, think, breathe? How do they dress?
Yeah.
What do they do?
Exactly.
Start embodying that and the result will come.
Exactly.
I love that. That's it. Like that's literally perfectly captured how I wanted to come across in this episode.
Perfect. Cheers to rich life energy.
Cheers to rich life energy.
Cheers. Amazing.
Sorry, my God.